What's up, guys? Matt Manduke here, and today's topic is why I have this lifestyle. Because I keep getting this question of why would you want to do that? Why would you want to live in a van? Why don't you just own a house? Why don't you, get a better job? Why don't you? There's it's an ongoing thing. I get I get asked this all the time, and then the people go further, and they're like, "Well, what if you meet a girl?" And I'm like, "Well, there's room for two. This is actually a full size bed that I'm laying in." And they're like, "Yeah, but what if she has kids?" And I'm like, "Well, that's a long fetch. I'm 34 years old and I'm single. The likelihood of me meeting a girl that wants to hop in the van with me and travel the country is slim to none. I get that. As wondrous as this lifestyle actually is in most cases. But the likelihood of the girl with kids wanting to fall in love with me and, live happily ever after, well, being that that's not something that I'm looking for, that makes it even slimmer. But let's say that I do find a chick that has kids, because that was what was happening in Pennsylvania. I would be willing to, get an apartment and do all that stuff and develop a relationship, but ultimately I don't want to give up on my dreams. So, I'm going to have to wait. I have to make a choice. Give up on my dreams and be in love, or give up on love and live my dreams. And a couple times that I've run into that, it's been the live my dreams. As you can see, I'm still living in a van. Now, I'm not planning on any travels immediately, probably not until like May. Anyway, why this lifestyle? Uh, well, I'm free. I don't I do have to work, but I don't have to work nearly as much as someone who has an apartment, or someone who has a house, or someone who has kids, or someone who has a car payment, or someone who, like, all these things that they have. Like, I have some stuff, but I don't have a lot of stuff. And I actually look at stuff by how many hours I have to work to have it and whether or not it's really worth having it, because I don't really have space to have a whole lot of shit. But why this lifestyle? Well, I got up until I was like 32 when my father passed. Maybe I was 31 when my father passed. But I got up until I was like 31 when my father passed, and I didn't have any debt. I didn't have any kids. I kind of ran into this idea on the internet that I could travel. And I've always kind of wanted to travel the country at least. But I don't see myself really settling down into a house, especially not after living in the van. I could maybe settle into something tiny, but I don't see myself settling into anything of size, like the normal confines of a person's home. Like, I'm in a trailer park right now. That they have generally two, sometimes three bedrooms and a bathroom, sometimes two bathrooms, and a bunch of stuff that I don't need. I mean, bathroom's nice, kitchen's nice. They're really the only things I don't have. But I do still have a stove, and I can cook anything that you can cook on your stove on my stove. And I do still have a shower, but it works outside, and if it's cold outside, I really don't use it. So I like that I'm free in this lifestyle. It's like, you know, in my current situation, I'm working 3 days a week and I have off the rest of the time. I like how free I am because I only have to work 3 days a week to keep my bills paid. And my first week of every month pays my bills for the month, which is only car insurance and a cell phone. I like how free I am because I only have to work 3 days a week to keep my bills paid. And my first week of every month pays my bills for the month,